Good evening, all. I know all you are stressed by seeing so many complications. So I will teach you how to enjoy stress. I think it looks paradoxical, isn't it? How can you enjoy stress? I will tell you how to enjoy stress. So this is so-called my biodata, and I have been doing FACO since 1996. Okay, and I have come across all the so-called complications because that time there were no workshops like this. We learned on our own. Okay, so really I was very happy to see different things, and really your answers were fantastic and great. So thank you very much. Now let us go. Next slide. I always start, as he said, Saurabh said, I am a Jeevan Vidya Mission follower. I always start with a prayer, and I want you to follow me. Okay? Oh God, say, bless all with health and wealth. Bless all with money and harmony. Oh God, bless all with peace and bliss. And bless all with wisdom and your devotion. What do you find? What is the common word? All. All. Always remember, think of all, harmonious thinking. When you see Western culture, they say, I must win, I must win. No. Sarve sukhinu bhavantu, sarve santu niramaya. This is our Indian philosophy, isn't it? So this you have to follow. And I can tell you, it gives fantastic life. Okay? I leads to illness and we leads to wellness. Always remember that. Always remember that. Okay? Second important word was wisdom, isn't it? Clever, we are all clever, no problem. Okay? But how many are wise? What is the difference between wisdom and intelligence? You know that? When your intelligence or cleverness is applied to create happiness in yourself as well as around, that is called wisdom. Application of your intelligence, that is important. Because atomic energy, to create atomic energy required a lot of cleverness, 100%. But to destroy 2 cities was not wisdom. Americans didn't do wise thing, isn't it? To create electricity from atomic energy is wisdom. Are you getting it? That these 2 words are very important. Now let us go. Now see, this I am just going to enumerate. I don't have to tell about that. Okay? Why? Stress factors for medical profession, bank loans, correct? Instruments are so costly nowadays, bank loans, okay? Then very less number of patients are there in OPD. I have come across that because when I started practicing in 1980, sitting for 8 hours, not a single patient. I still remember for 3 days there was no patient. And 4th day, I was practicing on the first floor, so I got the noise that somebody is stepping up, steps. So I was very happy, So I just was ready, and that time there was no receptionist, So I was just eager to see that patient, that person came and said, please pay the bill of electricity. So this is this, okay? So stress is always there. Okay, then very high volume OPD, that also is stressful. High volume, high surgery, is also stressful. How to complete so. Then high expectation of the patient. Nowadays, patient expectations are very high because they are Google patients, isn't it? Google patients. Yeah, I want that, I want this. They will tell you so many things. You have to be very careful uttering a single word, remember, because they are Google patients. So expectations are very high, and bargaining the patient, that is always there. I will tell you a real story. When I started practice, I used to get hardly 1 or 2 patients in 8 hours practice sort of. And then one family came, he came with 6 patients from his own family, a businessman. And I was damn happy, And that time my fees were 10 rupees per patient, was consulting me, okay. And I was very happy. At that time, here nowadays, you first pay and then you enter. It's not like that. After you examine, then you have to pay, okay. And so, well, I examined, I gave refraction only. Then he said, Doctor Saab, dozen laya, dozen ke bhav mein karo na. 6 patients, he wanted to pay only 50 rupees. This can happen, bargaining can happen when you are early in practice. Then Consumer Protection Act. I think I don't have to tell that. You have to be very, very careful. So for that, documentation is very important. I can tell you. I am going to tell you the solutions later in the last, okay. Secondly, pressure from bad elements in the society, isn't it? We do get bad elements in the society, yeah. Second, because they feel that doctors are soft target, isn't it? That happens. Then bad comments from colleagues. For that, you have to be careful, frankly. I remember because I had been to Moorfields Hospital with Dr. Collins. That time in 1995, I went to see some of the oculoplastic thing. It was new. So then I saw how the consultants in British talk, Because he used to get all complicated cases, complicated DCR, complicated ptosis, all those things. And patient used to tell the same thing. The way in India, they used to blame the surgeon before, he spoiled my eyes and all those things. You know what Dr. Collins used to do? He used to say, okay. Then he used to examine the patient thoroughly and say, oh, that surgeon has done a beautiful job, whatever was possible at that time. Let me see whether I can help you. See, by telling him that he has done bad, you are not going to help him. You are psychologically depressing, isn't it? Let me see how can I help you and improve this. That is the way you should start. Never do bad comments on colleagues. Complications in surgery, you get definitely tension, though no problem. Then learning new techniques. Nowadays, you have come here to learn new techniques. You have to update yourself. Learning never stops. Till you die, learning never stops. You should always learn, update. Because we learn from ICC, okay, intracapsular, extracapsular, then came extracapsular, then came intraocular lens. I started intraocular lens in 1983. That time microscope I purchased and started on. Which microscope? Do you know Jaggi's microscope? You will not be able to operate, but we use operate. Intraocular lens on Jaggi's. Then came, actually I got Apasami's, which was actually Nikon. Then came Takagi, which was really ophthalmic microscope. And then of course came all Zeiss and everything. What I mean, you go on learning. And you have to learn every now and then. That is why you are attending. So you are of that attitude, I know. And purchasing latest instruments. Instrument becomes obsolete. Do something and becomes obsolete. You are new. Nobody purchases your old instrument, isn't it? These are all really stress factors. And secondly, expectation from family. Isn't it? Your kids, they will say, "Arey, doctor, ma udhar hi reh rahi hai, pitai udhar." That expectation is there, no? And people are not bothered about that. I am going to tell you, work-life balance is extremely important. Ultimately, why you are doing, what are you doing, isn't it? I will tell you about that. And expectation for social work. Doctor से स्पेशल वर्क करते हैं, इंजीनियरिंग नहीं करते, इंजीनियर नहीं करते, चार्टर्ड अकाउंट नहीं करते ना, लेकिन डॉक्टर से स्पेशल फ्री काम करो, ये काम करो. These are all stresses from the society, okay? Now, ABCD of life, isn't it? We should know ABCD of life. Birth, we don't have control, correct? Death, we don't have control. But there is C in between, no? Choice. Choice how to live is under your control, isn't it? That is very important. Remember, we are neither born winners nor losers. We are choosers. There is a life menu. Choose what you want, isn't it? Simple, okay? Then, enjoy stress. When I say, I will tell you why. Stress is stress bad? No. Some stress is must. Remember, when there is stress, some stress is there, your increases, your capacity to do increases, your efficiency also increases, isn't it? See, you have got a bow and string. If the string is very flaccid, you will not be able to shoot an arrow, no? You have to stretch it. Then potential energy is created, then only shoot, isn't it? So some stress is must. That is called physiological stress, isn't it? That is called eustress. When that stress goes beyond certain threshold, it is pathological. Then it has to be, people say stress has to be managed. Sorry, we don't manage. We manage family. We manage company. We have to tackle the stress. Are you getting it? Not managing. You have to tackle. Now, simple equation about stress. What is that? Expectations minus ability. Absolutely simple thing. Expectation can be very high. No problem. Increase your efficiency. Simple. Increase your ability. Otherwise, expectation is very high, but your ability is not there. No, you can't do. Simple. So expectations minus ability is simple stress. Either you reduce your expectations or increase your ability. So you have come here to increase your ability, isn't it? By learning this. So you want to decrease your stress. Your expectations are there, correct. But the ability you are increasing. So equation goes that your stress becomes less and less. Simple. This is a very simple equation. Comparison. Never compare with others. Never compare. Your colleague, all are, don't compare with others. Usko itni practice hai meri, don't compare. See, we are all unique individuals. We are all unique. There is nobody like you in this world. Correct? We know all medical people, 100 million sperms fight to fertilize one ovum, and that sperm has succeeded. So you are unique. So don't compare with others. Don't compare with others. Okay? Never compare others. See, people compare and that is the problem. I will tell you one story. One family was staying in one house, and another house was vacant and new family came there and started staying. So she had glass windows, so she saw that. And she saw that the family over there, when she used to hang the clothes after washing, they used to look very dirty. So she felt, she was very compassionate. She told her husband, you tell that, neighbor, use this surf Surf Excel hai na. Let her wash with, I will give that and suggest her. Next day, husband of course, males, okay, chodo. He went away. The next day again, same thing. See, you please tell them to use, we will give our this thing product and later use, and all the clothes will be very good, cleanly washed and everything. Because she used to see, it used to hang on the wire. Okay. And third day, she was damn happy. She told husband, Arey, you told those fellows what to use, and that is why, see, the clothes are very clean now. Husband quietly said, no, I cleaned our glasses of windows, That is the problem. Don't compare with others. Secondly, compete. Don't compete with others. No compete. Why you want to compete with yourself? Whatever yesterday you were there, become better tomorrow. This is the way. That is why I kept the, example of Sergei Bukka, pole vault jumper. Do you know? When he was in the Olympics, nobody jumped 6 meters. He was the first person to jump 6 meters. Nobody was nearby also. After that, he broke his own record. How many times? 35 times. Nobody else was nearby, but he broke his own records. That is the way you should do. Compete yourself. Competency increase. Yesterday I could do that. CCC, I couldn't do CCC well. Today I will do. Isn't it? So this is the way, this is the best way, then you don't get stress. Don't compete, you compete with yourself. That is the right way, okay? And ultimately what you want in life? What is the purpose of life? At the age of 30, 35, 40, 45, I ask, they can't answer then. No, answers are abstract. No, there has to be some reason. Do you know? I will tell you one story. When 9th standard students were there, and that their madam was there, she was taking lecture. In the end, she gave assignment. She gave paper cheats to everybody, and she told what you want to get in life. Okay, everybody student. Then of course, one wrote that I want to be architect. Somebody said I want to be engineer. Somebody said I want to be doctor, like that. Okay, everybody wrote. And she said, okay, give it to me and then you go out of the class. Everybody was giving the cheat, going out. She used to read, oh, okay, very good, very good. One student was scratching his head and last he wrote down something, gave cheat to her and he was going out. She read and started, come here. You didn't understand my assignment. You didn't follow my assignment. You don't understand. See, everybody has written engineer, doctor, lawyer, something like that. And what you have written? Do you know what he had written? He had written, I want to be happy in life. Then she said, come on, change it. What the student told, no, madam, not that I didn't understand the assignment, but you didn't understand the life. Isn't it? Ultimately, you want joy, no? Simple. You may be in any profession. You want joy. Simple. That is what we forget. For that, what to do? Remain in present. Remaining in present is very difficult, I will tell you. Very difficult. Either you think of past, that also bad things. Somebody has done good things, 9 things, and some misunderstanding, that will you remember. So, past gives you tears because you remember wrong things. Future gives you fear. Isn't it? Why you want to? Future, forget future yet to come. Fear, what is the full form? Do you know future? False estimate of actual reality is fear. Correct? Don't worry. Remain in the present. And present means gift, no? Why not to take gift? They remember, that is very important. Otherwise it goes like, continuously pendulum. Past, future. Present, remain in present. I will tell you, I had been to Japan, my son was there, another son was in Japan, and there is something like a ceremony called drinking tea. Do you know that? Meditation. When you go to that, that is actually, you have to pay for something for that. Then they first bring beautiful, glass, beautiful cups and very designed. Then they will come with hot water, then they will come with the tea, and you have to take first smell. Means be mindful in what you are doing. You enjoy, what you do, you drink tea like this, and watching TV. So you are not in present. That is usually, I will tell you, our ophthalmic conferences in Delhi usually are near full moon day. You know that? I remember I had been to Delhi conference long back, maybe 84 or something like that. Recently, Indira Gandhi was murdered. That time we had gone. And in between there is usually a holiday. So we all ophthalmists went to see Taj Mahal, Agra. Correct? And on full moon day, they keep it open for almost up to 12 o'clock. I can tell you that sight is wonderful sight, wonderful sight. It is just glittering, it's marble, no? I just went there with my friend, Dr. Palkar. He has not come, he is ophthalmologist here, because we are together, okay. And I was just observing, I just got, fully engrossed in that, absorbing that beauty of Taj Mahal. Because see, at night it looks fantastic. And after 15 minutes, I just, came to senses and just saw what Palkar was doing. Do you know what he was doing? Taking photographs from this side, from that side, taking videos. Are, come on, see the Taj Mahal with your own eyes, Cameras can't give you. नहीं नहीं, मैंने बहुत भारी फोटो लिए, बहुत अच्छे वीडियो घर जाके आराम से देखूंगा. That should not be done. You should enjoy it there only, isn't it? Because there are professional photographs available, but then people don't enjoy it. He is going to, ultimately, you should enjoy the moment. You don't do that. I will tell you one important, very nice story, There was one person who came from Madurai, okay? Landed up on airport, and he wanted to go to his relative in Mumbai, okay, Mumbai. He called a taxi, and the taxi started. Taxi was going quite okay. Then he realized, I come after a long time to Mumbai to meet my relatives. I should take sweets, isn't it? Today only Dr. Vatsal Parekh gave me sweets. It's natural, no? So same thing he wanted to. So what he did, the taxi driver was driving. He tapped on the shoulder of that driver to get the attention of that driver. And he was telling him that, okay, once you see the sweet shop, just take it on the left side, park it, I will bring the sweet, and then we'll go. Do you know what happened? Something different thing happened. When he tapped on the shoulder of the driver started doing shivering like this, sweating. And I tell you, he thought whether he got heart attack or not. The steering started moving like this. He could not keep on the road. He felt very guilty. No, he felt very guilty. I unnecessarily disturbed the driver. That is not to be done. That's true. So he said, I am very sorry, very sorry. He did not talk. By a lot of effort, that taxi came on the side and he parked it. Whoosh. He said, I am very sorry because I should not have tapped your shoulder, but I wanted to drive your attention so that this thing. Driver said, no, no, आपका दोष नहीं है कुछ इसमें, आपका कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, तो प्रॉब्लम किधर है? नहीं, I will tell you, last 26 years, till 8 o'clock yesterday night, I was driving big lorry, and today I am driving the small car. He said, okay, but in the beginning you were driving quite well, and how is the difference driving a big lorry and a small car? No, that is not your problem, that is not your fault. आपका problem नहीं है, problem मेरा ही है. हाँ, क्या problem है? What he told, that was a great thing. She is laughing, she knows that joke. Yeah, I will tell you what he told. He said, नहीं, last 26 साल से रात को 8 बजे तक मैं big lorry चलाता, उसमें सिर्फ dead body रहते थे. अब ये हाथ रखने का क्या होगा? So he was in the past only. That is what happens, We always dig out all the wrong things. सब खराब चीजें बाहर निकालते और अपना प्रेजेंट खराब करते. Correct है ना? So this you don't do. Never do that. Then you will be happy. And I told you win-win. All, no? I was talking about all. Think of all. And the real joy you will get when everybody wins. Win-win-win. Remember that. Your colleague should also do best cataract. Everybody should do good thing. See, Saurabh does this thing for the same thing, no? All you should do become better surgeons. Otherwise, he would have kept everything, no? Something special. अपना special रहता है ना कि किसको नहीं बताने का. Wrong. Spread the knowledge. Knowledge becomes better and better, more. So he is doing for all, and that is the thing. See this beautiful video. I will tell you, fantastic. You will see the real joy on the face of. Okay, Telugu film. You know it.
మీరంతా చప్పట్లతో ఆ చిన్నారులను ప్రోత్సహించండి. The next event is 100 meters running race for physically challenged children. Give them a big hand.
See the joy. See the joy. And see in the last. That is wonderful. Everybody wins and the real joy they get. This is the real joy. This is the real joy. Appreciate it. Wasn't that great? So this I liked it. This is the joy. Everybody should win. Your colleague also should do best cataract. You should do. Everybody should do. Patients, ultimately you are for the patients, no? You are not to prove yourself. You have to see that every patient gets vision. That should be the larger image, okay? Okay, what you can do, doctor, I am a disciple of Vaman Rao Pai. Pai means, small. Okay, he says, whatever the methods I tell you to create joy, doesn't require a single pai. Simple. Simple thing. Smile you can do. Simple. No, smile. Smile. Do you know what is the full form of smile? Satisfied mind in lip expression means smile. Very simple, isn't it? Smile. You smile at somebody, you get smile back, isn't it? Create joy. So, action, reaction. If you give joy, then you will get joy. Otherwise, you won't get. You can't extract joy. No, impossible. Happiness, you can't extract. You have to give happiness, then only you get. Action, reaction. This world is total reaction. So, smile you can do, isn't it? In India, there is the problem, You go in the morning, people go for walk with stick like this. Why is there? Why? Even Modi also is not like this, isn't it? He has to tackle the nation, but people, but okay, in India, you go to Western countries, even if you are not acquainted in person, he will say good morning, isn't it? You must just come. This should be happening in India, but that doesn't happen. But one thing happens, suppose some person who is known to him comes from forward, yes, he smiles. In India, that doesn't happen, he smiles. But when the person comes near, do you know what he asks? How much your sugar? How much your blood pressure? Is it creating joy? No, don't do that, okay? Always ask something very good. Secondly, praise, appreciation. We don't appreciate, your colleagues does something good, appreciate it. True appreciation is must, very important. Because when I was telling in some this thing, appreciation, and somebody said, oh, what a nice hair you have got. You don't do, that is not correct. True aspiration, appreciation. I will tell you, we do Vastu Shanta. Everybody does Vastu Shanta in India. Yes, Vastu Shanti रहती है. अंदर के लोग शांत नहीं रहते. सही है कि नहीं? Vastu Shanti रहती है. Vastu क्या होता है? But you know why? You suppose done lot of interior and this thing and nobody visits. मजा नहीं आता है ना? Isn't it? That is why you call everybody. That is a very simple thing. So when somebody comes in, especially ladies department, they will take their friends to their kitchen. Well, you just now see, everybody must have built a house and out of hat. Then she takes to that and she said, yeah, wooden plate, you do like this, it becomes table. You do like this, it becomes mirror. Oh, the guest says, what a great. Then, okay, now you can take lunch. Isn't it? तुम तक खाने को नहीं देते लोग. Okay, you have to appreciate. So if you want to go in a hurry, पहले appreciate करने तो लोग खाना जल्दी मिलेगा. I will tell you one funny story, There are very rich fellow staying in palace, and I will tell you, he had a big bungalow, then big swimming tank, and on both sides there is a lawn. Just imagine, visualize yourself. And he purchased one dog. We also purchased dog. We have got Alsatian, bulldogs. No, but his dog was special. His dog was very great special, He could walk on the waterfront surface. Have you seen such dog? No, I have also not seen. Anyway, so he purchased it because he's a rich person. Then, okay, in 1 month, only 2-3 relatives came. They could appreciate, but then he wanted good appreciation. Simple. So he offered a 4-course dinner and called all his friends and this thing. So on this side of lawn, few were sitting. On this side lawn, they were sitting. And he was with Mike. And he was just happy. Now he was just expecting great appreciation, isn't it? So the people, we take soup, isn't it? Starting we take soup. So everyone was taking soup, all Indians, And he called, Tommy, come here. Tommy means name of that dog. I don't know why they keep English names. We used to keep Moti and something like. Nowadays they Tommy. The Tommy came immediately. What he did, he got the ball and threw at the back of the swimming tank on the other end. And told, come on, get it. Yes. And then he was ready to see, like this. Now when the dog will start walking on the waterfront, that soup fellow will do like this, isn't it? That was his expectation, very simple. Our Indian fellows, he went, came down, they were just eating soup. He said, come on, I wasted so much of money to get appreciation. Nobody. That is what is happening in India. They don't appreciate others. Then ultimately, one of his friend was just nearby. You know what he did? Come here. अरे तेरे को कोई नहीं स्पेशल नहीं लगा डॉग के बारे में? He said, नहीं नहीं लगा ना. He was very happy. He was very happy. Hello, हाँ. कैसे? Hello, हाँ. Hello, हाँ. नहीं ऐकू येत नाही. Hello, हाँ. So he was very happy, you know, at least one of the friend appreciated. अरे उसको और एक आइसक्रीम खिलाओ. दे दिया. Come on, now take this mic and tell everybody what is the speciality. He came and he took the mic and he was just standing. No, at least people will appreciate. तेरे कुत्ते को तैरना नहीं आता है. That is the problem. We don't appreciate, you know. I don't know, that you should not do, okay? And respecting all, that is very simple, okay? Respect everybody, you will get respect back. I will tell you a funny thing, I don't know whether you know, you had been to Europe, this thing. There is a very nice shop. You know what facility they have got? It's wonderful. I was really surprised. See this. Really
Vi
fantastic.
bringer en servicemeddelelse. Som et forsøg vil dørene i dag kun åbne sig for smilende kunder. Husk at smile, hvis du gerne vil ind.
Door opens only when you smile. Otherwise it won't open. It's a real thing in Europe. I think which country I just forgot. See, he is trying, no, shop is not opening. I think such type of shop is there in India, the door will remain always closed. It will not open only. That is the problem in India. Okay, anyway, there are so many things. About this, you know, you are given, if you go on Google, for stress, what is that? Exercise, sex, laughing, yoga, meditation. Yes, they are all correct ways to do, 100%, but I am not going to talk on that because everybody, you will see in the Google, isn't it, is there. Exercise, yes, because it releases endorphin, happy hormone, and dopamine also, isn't it? That's good. It's fact also. Exercise is good. Sex also releases the same thing. Laughing also. Laughing clubs are there. Do you have laughing clubs? You should. There is a fantastic thing. You know, laughing or joy is natural. Crying is not natural. You see in a big hall, suppose in the corner, a few ladies are crying. You don't cry. You may feel, but if laughing club is there, you stand 20 meters away. They start laughing, like that. You also start laughing, isn't it? Because that is natural. It stimulates the inner joy, Satchidananda. It stimulates that, then you start laughing. I don't know whether you have seen this video, a fantastic video. You will also start laughing after seeing that. Just fantastic video. They did the experiment in local train. You will be de-stressed, I can tell you that. You will laugh. Happiness starts with smile, isn't it? Wasn't that good? And I am not happy. I think very few of you. Okay, anyway, that's the thing. And secondly, attitude. Positive attitude will definitely help you. I will tell you one story again. One king was there and his sweeper was there in his palace for 20 years. And surprising, that king was surprised, that sweeper doesn't have much salary, but always smile on his face, sings a song and sweeps everything and goes home. So he became jealous about that sweeper. अरे मैं इतना किंग हूँ, मेरे को सब मिलता है, फिर कितना मेरे को प्रॉब्लम है? इसको कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आराम हंसते रहता है, डेली स्वीप करके जाता है. तो ही जीलस, तो अपने प्रधान को बुलाया. अरे इसको कंटिन्यू हंसना ऐसा क्या है? मैं उसको दुखी बनाऊँ क्या? प्रधान बोला, अरे इम्पॉसिबल. आई सेड, ही सेड इम्पॉसिबल. 20 years से मैं इसको देख रहा हूँ, ऑलवेज स्माइलिंग. ओके मुझे संधि दे, चांस दे दो, ठीक है क्या चाहिए, आप मुझे गोल्डन मोहरा, गोल्डन कॉइन्स दे दो और बैग दे दो, ओके गिवन. प्रधान ने क्या किया, व्हाट ही डिड यू नो, he gave that when the sweeper slept outside the door, he put that bag with the coin. Okay, in the morning he got up, that sweeper saw some bag is there, he moves around, he was very honest fellow, but in the morning nobody was there. I said भगवान ने गिफ्ट दिया, क्या है देखेंगे क्या है, ओपन कर गोल्ड कॉइन्स, so happy, isn't it? You are very happy, अभी भगवान ने दिया है. Okay, he opened and started counting. They were 99. He said, गलती हो गई, गिनती में गलती हो गई. Again he counted 99. He called his wife. कितने देखो 99. बच्चे को बुलाया. He said, अरे भगवान देगा तो 100 देगा ना, 99 कैसे देगा? एक किसी ने तो ढाप में, एक किसी ने तो मार दिया. उसको एकदम, बट फिर भी he was very good, you know. He was very good because he said, okay, doesn't matter. I will work very hard, you know, and I will do overtime. I will go for sweeping early morning in the palace, and in the evening I will search another job, you know. But smile on the face went away, isn't it? One coin I will earn by a lot of effort. Next day he came to his palace, his smile was gone. King was surprised. अरे smile कैसे ले लिया? प्रताप बोलते he had joined 99 club. We are all members of 99 club. We have got 99 things with us. We are worried about one which is not there. Don't do that. It's a typical phrase in English, no? Member of 99 club, don't become 99 club member. And this is a fantastic positive thing. What happens? Smile becomes laughter, moment becomes dance, mind becomes meditation, and life becomes celebration. Always think positive, isn't it? Isn't that good? I liked it, that is why I showed you. What is crisis management? CAR, C-A-R, CAR. Remember, this is a fantastic thing. I liked it. I copied this from so many other speakers, okay? So it's a good thing. What? C first is change that is changeable. Something which is not changeable, you can't do that, isn't it? Corona came, you couldn't do anything. Change that is changeable, forget. Then what? Acceptance. You know, something like Kubler-Ross model for any stress. You know, Kubler-Ross में 5 steps are there. How every person reacts, 5 steps. First is denial. Hey, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता है. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता है. First thing. Second, anger. Isn't it? ऐसा कैसे हुआ? कोरोना आया, ऐसा कैसे हुआ? नहीं होता है तो बार्गेनिंग. बार्गेनिंग क्या? देखो ये सब ठीक है, लॉकडाउन मत करो, हमारा बिजनेस जाता है कि नहीं? लॉकडाउन का हम सब मास्क लगाएंगे, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग करें. इट इज फनी नो, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग इंडिया में पॉसिबल है क्या? आपको अमेरिका तक गए तो भी 140 करोड़ नहीं जाएगा, isn't it? It is impossible. In Bombay, I know, in that Jhoppadpatti area, 10 by 10 feet, they stayed 10 people. Still, they didn't get any corona, isn't it? So, social distance was failure. Secondly, mask. I know, when I was staying here, no, people used to go for a walk, full mask and everything, fantastic. When they used to see their relative coming from front, निकाल के कैसे है भाई? अभी क्या bargaining? Isn't it? That was the usual story. So bargaining fails. Then depression. This is the stage, typical depression, Kubler-Ross model. And then comes acceptance. We always say, first 4 steps, forget. Accept first the situation. वस्तुस्थिति का स्वीकार करो, उसको अच्छा आकार दो. दैट इज जीवन विद्या से. पहले एक्सेप्ट, ओके हो गया, नो प्रॉब्लम. एक्सेप्टेंस इज द बेस्ट पॉलिसी. ओके, अदरवाइज रिमूव योर सेल्फ फ्रॉम द अनएक्सेप्टेबल सिचुएशन. झगड़ा हो रहा है, अपना नहीं जमता है, छोड़ो, दूसरी हो जाओ. करेक्ट? नो स्ट्रेस. और राइज अबाउट द सिचुएशन. Your ability should be so much, just like, you know, eagle. Eagle, you know, eagle. Why is the king of birds, you know, eagle? When a cyclone or anything comes, all the small birds will take shelter under tree or in home. Eagle, what it does? Flies above the clouds. That cyclone doesn't bother him. So increase your ability so much that these things will not bother you. But that you should have it. Got it? This is very simple thing. And team, okay? Team is, see that team spirit is important. Ultimately, you work in any hospital, anywhere, is team spirit, no? Watch the team. How fantastic they were. Yes. Other team could not touch the ball. This is team spirit. Correct? Work anywhere, you in hospital, anything, there should be team spirit. Then that will give pleasure. Very important. Another one is still better. Wait. Yes. This you will see in any this thing. Any institution work. This is the best video I liked. Because you will find such persons in every institution. And how to deal with them. Just watch it. It's a fantastic video. All the leaders, watch it. Highly effective doer. See this fellow. Such fellows will be there in any institution. What is he doing? No help, and no concentration, distraction. Such fellows will be there. You will be reminding, no? Such fellows. Just see this fellow. See this fellow. He is the obstruction, isn't it? Such fellows you will get in any institution. This fellow. Neither helps but causes problem. Not only that, what it does, just watch. Dangerous threat to any organization. What it does? See? Isn't it? You must be remembering some fellows in an institution. And what you should do, see what he does. He watches the another fellow. This is in synchrony. That is the way any institution should run. What he does? Throw it up. Okay? So this is a lesson, those who are in some hospital, leading some hospital, okay, that's very important. Now, time management, very important, time management, very important. This is also a fantastic video. I especially brought very good videos for you because we are busy, but time management is must. Those who are very busy have got more time. Take it from me.
Who wanted to make a point about how we make the most of our time. The professor stood before his class with some items in front of him. When the class began, without speaking, he picked up a large empty jar and proceeded to fill it with rocks about 2 inches in diameter. He then asked the students if the jar was full. They agreed that it was full. So the professor then picked up a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. He shook the jar lightly and watched as the pebbles rolled into the open areas between the rocks. The professor then asked the students again if the jar was full. They chuckled and agreed that it was indeed full this time. The professor picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. The sand filled the remaining open areas of the jar. Now, said the professor, I want you to recognize that this jar signifies your life. The rocks are the truly important things, such as family, health, and relationships. If all else was lost and only the rocks remained, your life would still be meaningful. The pebbles are the other things that matter in your life, such as work or school. The sand signifies the remaining small stuff and material possessions. If you were to put sand into the jar first, there is no room for the rocks or the pebbles. The same can be applied to your lives. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you will never have room for the things that are truly important. Pay attention to the things in life that are critical to your happiness and well-being. Take time to look after your health, play with your children, go for a run, write a letter to your grandmother. There will always be time to go to work, clean the house, or watch TV. Take care of the rocks first. The things that really matter, set your priorities. The rest is just pebbles and sand.
Wasn't that good? Now about marriage I will tell you. We are all married, isn't it? Yeah. Nowadays it becomes a big problem, Divorces are happening like anything. No adjustment they want. I will tell you, Jivan Vidya has found out 5 points. If you stick to these points, marriage will be successful. Okay? First I will tell you in Marathi, then I will tell you in the English already. The meaningful conversation, touch, connection, respect and freedom. Okay? What is that? Samvad, sparsha, sahvas, swatantrya, sanman. These are the 5 things if you carry in your family, no problem. Meaningful, especially for gents, I am telling you. Male's brain is only from right hemisphere. Female's brain is interlaced. Okay, and emotions are more. Suppose you have gone some 15 days out of town. Your wife is there in this thing. she will call you definitely. You may not call, but she will call you. And when she calls, you will ask you, what happened? Then she will tell something, okay. He will, no, don't do that. Isn't it? All ladies will agree. They want to talk to you something. Itna jaldi kyun rok? You should always go on listening to your wife. All the gents remember, because they want to talk to you something. You may not feel it because एक point हो गया ना, और क्या इसमें क्या बोलने का? नहीं. You listen. I am just giving you advice for the gents, okay? Because gents cannot talk for a long time. Ladies can talk for 3 hours also without any subject, isn't it? I think they agree. Go on talking, because their brain, interlacing matter. I always tell any husband. I am married for 43 years. Okay, my wife is here. There are many times we fight each other, but always she wins. The reason is that males always think from one point. A point है इधर ये क्यों रखा था? So I will on that one I will tell. She will interlace with 20 years back something has happened. She will tell that, and you males will not remember it only. So ultimately, male forgets on what point we actually fight started, and always females win. I think all gents will agree. But remember that संवाद, सुसंवाद must है. Not only मैं जा रहा हूँ, बच्चों का साथ भी you should talk. अरे क्या है, कैसा है, you should talk. Okay. Second, touch. Touch is very important. Sparsh, बहुत important. What you can express in words. Sometimes you can't express in words. Vocabulary may not be there. Touch gives you, touch of a confidence, touch of a lust, touch of assurance. That touch speaks, very important. Not only husband to wife, I will always tell you, in family, old people are there. Their requirement is very less. They don't expect anything. They just want that they should not be ignored. Simple. I always tell you may be very busy in practice, no problem. Your grandmother is there, some old mother is there. Usually they are on some drugs, BP, diabetes, isn't it? In the morning, take 5 minutes. I will take 5 minutes. Take her hands in your hand, okay? Just and ask her, did you get good sleep? Did you take your tablets? Does it take much time? But I will tell you, her whole day becomes fantastic, creating a joy in family. Sparsh. And that also releases oxytocin, cuddling hormone. You know that jadoo ki jhappi, very true. Take hands, very simple. Can you do that? No? This is very important. Touch is very important. Hugging is fantastic. Okay? Very important. Connection. You should be connected, not in contact with your wife or husband. Connection is important. Otherwise, people are in contact but not connected. Connection is very important. Always remember. Secondly, what happens nowadays? I got my friend. His son is in US. He was in some one state, and his daughter-in-law. Both were ambitious. What is the marriage if you are not together? Sahwas. Very सहवासातून प्रेम निर्माण होतं. सहवास नाही, it will go away. Then all the many different extra marital affairs start. Usually IT will see they are with somebody else for longer time, 10 hours, and with husband less. Isn't it? That happens. Sahwas, very important. So what he did, my friend, I told him, don't do that. So his son, who had a rather inferior job than his daughter-in-law, he shifted to her state, and they stayed together. That is marriage. You should be together. That is important. That is very important. Sahwas, very important. Lastly, respect. You should respect. Sanman. You should respect. Gents and ladies should respect each other. Respect diya to respect milta hai na, and that is very important. You should respect your wife, your husband. And last is freedom, swatantriya. Very important. Everybody has different liking, no? Suppose I like classical music, okay, or my wife likes classical music, and I don't like it. I want jazz music, okay, and there is some concert in your city. Then she will definitely tell, "Arey, mast concert hai, we'll go there." What husbands will do? Tu ja, mere ko interest nahi. Don't do that. I think ladies will agree with that, because ladies want their husband to come with them. It's not, that classical is not, if you go with them, they are damn happy. Okay, you should go there. As such, there is also AC is there, and when she starts doing automatically you start getting sleepy. So go to sleep, no problem, but don't snore. Okay, that disturbs. So, agreed, no? Ego, again. How much time I got? Finished? Okay, I am finishing, because my Saurabh is telling, abhi band karo, ghar mein bhi lecture, idhar kyun lecture? Okay, this is a fantastic video. There only 2 videos are there, okay, with his permission. Kids want both husband and wife, parents, mother and father. Watch. Can you see that? In the beginning, her parents were not there. See the joy, isn't it? So husband and wife both are needed. No divorce, no divorce. Both are needed. See? What a fantastic expression. I liked it, isn't it? Yes, so both are needed. Divorce is not the thing. Family, husband, wife, joint family, better. But nowadays I can tell you, it's a funny thing. Once somebody asked some kid, what is joint family? He told, when husband and wife remain together, that is joint family. Big problem. Okay, about this 8-8 rule, forget the theoretical. Now I will give answers to what should be done by doctors. Solutions. Good communication skill. The way you talk, the tone in which you talk, very important. Communication gap gives problems. Take it from me. Yes. Secondly, record everything when counseling the patient, especially before operation, video and audio. In our hospital, this facility is available. Because when they are doing counseling, that time patient's relative will agree. Yes, and after that they will start complaining. Show him that video. Shut up. They don't do anything. Don't talk anything. See, you are only agreeing with that. You should have video, audio recorded. Nowadays it is needed because Consumer Protection Act becomes a big problem. Transparency. I will tell you my example. I will stop. I will tell you, when I started doing PHECO, there was no posterior segment surgery in Sangli. Only Dr. Nitin Prabhudesai in Pune. He came from Shankara Netrala. He was the only retinal surgeon in Pune. In Sangli, no, but I was a daring person. I started doing, and I dropped the nucleus. When Mr. Shah was there, only one nucleus I dropped that time. Well, what I did, I show everything live. You must have seen. Since 1990, I show every surgery live to the patient's relative. And patient's relative are very happy, because when the nucleus dropped, the glow came, and I came out immediately. Arey, kitna fast surgery kiya saab tune. I came out, no, not fast surgery, complication हुआ है. In Sangli, आपको पुणे जाना पड़ेगा. He became angry. अरे साहब आपके पास हमारे इतने लोगों के ऑपरेशन सब अच्छे हुए, ये आपने क्या किया, पुणे कैसे यहीं करो. अरे अब नहीं है, there is no surgeon available, posterior segment. Nitin Prabhudesai, you know that. I ultimately agreed, went there. नितिन प्रभुदेसाई ने मस्त किया, उसको 6 partial vision भी आया. उसने मुझे कॉल किया, but that patient didn't come to me. Naturally, he was annoyed. Okay. Then I said I was happy. Ultimately, remember, it is not you to treat every patient. You are not Brahmadev. Take second opinion. See that patient becomes all right. That is the job of doctor. It's not how you did it. Sorry, no ego. Patient should become all right. Okay, did it. I was happy that he got the vision. Forget. After 2 years, the same patient came to me. I was really worried. Arey, Shah Sahab, aap aa gaye? No, I want to get other eye operated from you only. Arey, are you sure? Why you said? Nitin Prabhudesai, see, this is the way you should talk. Nitin Prabhudesai, what he told him, see, your doctor is very honest. He immediately referred to retinal surgeon, so your eye was saved. There are many surgeons, if they drop part of the nucleus, they just don't talk to the patient. They will put lens, patient gets vision, then after that he gets uveitis, glaucoma, you know that. But patient doesn't blame because for only 1 month he sees better, no? So this should not be done. Honesty, transparency, very important, okay? Attitude, that patient should get relief. The second opinion is, I used to take my colleague's opinion. Dr. Anil Kulkarni is there, he was with me. Even I used to take opinion of Milind Kiledar, who is 15 years junior to me. Why not? I want patient to become all right. Come on, I may not detect something. Doesn't matter. Patient should be all right. If you do that, no problem. You will never get any stress. Nice sleep, sound sleep, nice appetite. Okay? So understand the difference between need and greed. I think that philosophy I don't have to tell. Everybody must have told. Need and greed, very important. How? Very important. Where to stop, you should know. Then earn more to give more. You earn more, 100%, no, but give more. Earn more to give more should be your attitude. You can't, please everyone. You can't please everyone. It is impossible. If you don't expect, no. And happiness is within you. Satchidananda. About that I will not talk now, but I will show you a fantastic video, work-life balance, and that is the end of my lecture. Just watch it and take the great message. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think this will be end of the day.